Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to learn about one of the most inspiring environmental movements in India, the Chipko movement. It's not just about saving trees, it's about saving life and livelihood. So let's get started. So I'll explain all these topics: introductions, who is Sundarlal Bahuguna, Chipko movement demands, social movements, impact of Chipko movement, Chipko movement importance, and the success of the Chipko movement. Watch the video till the end. First, the introduction to the Chipko movement. Back in 1973, in the Himalayan region of India, villagers noticed that forests were being cut down on large scale. They were worried because forests gave them firewood, fodder, water, and protection from landslides. Without trees, their lives would be in danger for sure. So, when contractors came to cut trees, villagers, especially women, did something powerful. They hugged the trees tightly and refused to let them be cut. That's why it's called the Chipko movement. Chipko means hug or cling. Who was Sundarlal Bahuguna? One of the key leaders was Sundarlal Bahuguna. He was an environmentalist who dedicated his life to protect forests in Himalayas. The fun fact is, the idea of Chipko was actually suggested by his wife. Later, he also fought against the construction of Theri Dam. Bahuguna believed forests are not just wood, they are soil, water, and pure air on the basis of our life. So, here is the description. You can read it out or use them as a notes for your exams. But make sure you use all the side headings to get 10 out of 10 marks. Now let's look at the demands of the Chipko movement. The villagers were not just hugging trees, they also had some clear demands to protect forests and their own lives. Here is what they wanted. 1. They wanted to stop cutting trees for business. They wanted to respect traditional rights. 3 is make dry forest green again. So what were the trees that had bring down by the contractors? They want to make sure that they plant every tree again. Village committees to manage forests. Instead of outsiders deciding, the villagers wanted to manage forests themselves, and they wanted to promote small home-based industries like forest products which give fruits, honey, leaves, herbs that can be used to make small items. They wanted to encourage afforestation. They wanted to plant trees suitable for their local soil, climate, and needs. So, the demand of the Chipko movement was simple: stop cutting trees for profit, give villagers the rights, grow more trees, let locals manage forest, small support for eco-friendly business like plant trees for the local needs, food, etc. Now let's see the impact of the Chipko movement. What actually did happen? Project oriented movement. At first it was just villagers saving trees. Later it became bigger and more organized, focus on protecting the entire Himalayan ecosystem. Planting more trees as a part of awareness created, over the million trees were planted to replace the ones that were lost. And the third point, the C point, protests resumed in 2004. In 2004, when the government lifted the ban on cutting trees, villagers again protested, but unfortunately, the second phase of protest could not continue for long. They were inspired from other movements. Chipko didn't stop in Himalayas. It inspired other movements like Apiko movement. I have already made a video on this. You can check out my channel or the description. Ban extended for other forests. Because of Chipko's success, the ban on deforestation was extended beyond the Himalayas to the forest of Western Ghats and Vindhyalaya hills too. The Chipko movement was not only saved trees in Himalayas but also spread awareness across the India. It made people plant more trees, inspired small movements like Apiko. and even pushed the government to extend forest protection to other regions. So the importance of the Chipko movement. It is a movement that has followed the Satyagraha methods. In this method, women and men activities from Uttarakhand played a key role, and second point is they brought up the worldwide attention. The worldwide people noticed this unique way to protect nature. It showed India's leadership in environmental protection. It created awareness. The movement spread local awareness and environmental awareness. People learned the importance of saving trees, reducing deforestation. It inspired other states. After Chipko, many other states in India started their own environmental movements to fight against forest destruction. And environmental feminist movement. Even though men were also leaders, women played a big role. That's why Chipko is often called an environmental feminist movement. So guys, these are the importance of Chipko movements. Make sure you don't miss a point in while you're writing the exams. The importance of the Chipko movement is that it was peaceful, it gained global attention, it raised awareness, it inspired other states, and it highlighted the strong role of women in saving forest. The success. Finally, the success of the Chipko movement. In 1980, Prime Minister Indira Gandhi announced a 15-year ban on cutting trees in the Himalayan region. The ban would stay until the forest regained their green cover. This was huge victory for the villagers and the movement. But why did Chipko succeed? There are three main reasons. Link between people and forest. The villagers' lives were directly connected to the forest. Non-violent method. Unlike other protests, Chipko followed Gandhiji's tradition of non-violence. No weapons, no fights, just peacefully hugging the trees. Strong leadership. Leaders like Sundarlal Bahuguna inspired villagers with their simplicity and honest. National leaders also supported the movement, which made it stronger. The Chipko movement was successful because it was deeply connected to people's lives. It followed Gandhiji's non-violence and it had inspiring leaders like Sundarlal Bahuguna. Its biggest victory was the 15-year ban on cutting trees in the Himalayas. And what happened later, I have already explained. In 2004, they again lifted off the ban and it continued again. The Chipko movement started again. So this is the end of the video, guys. I hope you like this video. I hope you learned something from this video. Give it your best. Give your best in the exams. Please like, share and subscribe. And I have covered each and every Indian movement in my channel. Please check out my channel. Thanks for watching again. Don't forget to subscribe